Good evening. It's Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025. If you're watching live on YouTube, it's 6:30 p.m. here in the UK. If you're watching live on Rumble, then it's around 10:30 p.m. in the UK. And if you're not watching live, then I've got no idea what time it is. But welcome along anyway to the channel The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series in Real Racing 3 Update 13.1, and this is part 17 of this mini series. Yako Yokota in the chat on the YouTube side says, "Hi, Mr. Tony, how are you? I am very well, thank you very much, and I hope you are too." Right, let's share the iPad screen and set the audio. Oh, hello. Oh dear, I've got no audio. Right, just give me a moment. One moment. Okay, there we go. That's better. A little bit of a problem there. Always the way. I do test everything honest before I go live, but sometimes these things are sent to testers. So the first set of races I'm going to do this evening is going to be the weekly time trial. Now there are technically speaking two time trials, but both the cars that I'm using are not fully upgraded, so I'm limited on my time trial tokens. So what I'm going to do tonight is start off with three races on the weekly time trial, do all the other events, and then finish off with the Nissan R3 Spec time trial competition. All right. Now you'll notice that I have gone into Group D. I did have another attempt during the day, and I was able to improve my time. And as it stands, I'm only 0.93 seconds away from Group C. So that's my new target. Not sure I'm necessarily going to get there. It is the McLaren 675 LT, and although it looks an absolutely gorgeous car, it's not particularly good on downforce and therefore not particularly grippy around the corners. And it really does help that you've got a grippy car around Circuit of the Americas. But nevertheless, we'll give it a go. It does seem the tip here is to brake as early as possible so you can then accelerate out of the corners as early as possible. But that's a lot easier said than done. If you see what I mean there, almost lost it. I think the time difference to my shadow will go up and down as I try and master the exact braking point for this car. So I'll brake a bit earlier, it will look as if the time's going down, and then I'll accelerate away earlier, and hopefully the time will increase. I've only got... See, there's an example of me getting it wrong, and now my advantage has almost been wiped out. In fact, it has been wiped out. It's also got to do this just to find all the brake points, but that was nip and tuck all the way to the end there, but in the end I'm a second slower. It definitely is a lot harder when you haven't got a full durability car, or rather double durability car, and you're limited on your time trial tokens. I reckon when I can actually do a clean lap without any skids will be the moment that I improve my overall best time. I'm not getting too excited because I've been in this position before and then I blow it at the next section. So there we go. There we go indeed, blowing it again. At least I'm not a second behind this time. Yogurtar in the YouTube chat says, I got second place in the online race today. Well done indeed. Let's try that one more time. Oh, come on. Fucking state of affairs there. And it went off track. Wait. No point in carrying on. unfortunately, that's the end of that car. I mean, there might be an opportunity to come back to it. We'll have to see how we get on. So drivetrain is out, or the drive tokens are out. Yeah, we'll leave that there for the moment. So I have got into D, but I'm convinced I'll probably struggle to get any closer to C. But it looks like there might be a bit of time, but I've got to put an absolute perfect lap together, which at this moment in time I can't see. I can't see me doing. But you know, you keep trying, you keep having a go, and hopefully one improves. Right, so moving on to the next race. So I'm now going to have an attempt on the online multiplayer tournament. My rating is currently 629. I've got 5 gold. The next increase is at 683. So I've got a considerable amount to get, effectively 54 rating points. It's currently the Mount Panorama track. Let's give it a go. Immediately, we've got 8 players in a race. And everyone's using a different car. Is that because that's the better car? Be interesting. Maybe not. I just thought them lucky there. It seriously looked like I was the only racer there with what I consider to be the best car. That being said, they're all keeping up, so maybe that Porsche isn't as bad as I think it is. Apparently I'm in first, in second, in first, in second. Actually, it looks like the guy who's in, yeah, he's got the same car as me. Oh dear. Just getting a bit too excited he was. I've got a really good chance of getting first here. Well, I thought everyone had a Porsche, but it looks like quite a few people did indeed have the same car as me. And with me being over 100 yards ahead, there should be no doubt that I've got first here. There we go. Oh yeah. Definitely got first. Got 97 points. I will exit out just to see what my score is and what the next gold increase is. So 726 rating points. Currently sitting at 6 gold. With the next increase only 15 rating points away at 741. Let me just see if I can get Mount Panorama again, though. Probably not going to get it. It's going to move over to the next, I suspect. It looked like it was only 20 seconds a race. 20 seconds away. So it's still showing Mount Panorama. So have I got lucky here? So I do like that track. There we go. Mount Panorama. full set of racers. Oh no, yeah, it's changed track. So 2 laps around the Porsche test track. Fortunately, it's not the dynamic. Now this one, I'm just not that good at. They always catch me up, even if I'm in the lead. So I might, if it's this track for a bit, I might just do this one and then come back to it. It's close. Somebody's had a hissy fit and left. Guys, why do you do that? If you're 8, you finish 8. Besides, you never know what will happen. People that leave early like that are just giving up. See, look at this. See, if he hadn't left, he could have got himself where I am now. But no, guy had a hissy fit, left. That bit there is where everyone's better at me at. So I find myself back in 5th. But I've got another lap, and these guys like going off track, so you never know. You like that, well, you then again so did I. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, this car. It feels like it's alright, but when it loses it big time. I feel like I can get third. These guys just keep making mistakes. All I've got to do is just be consistent, do what I normally do. So these guys can fly around here, and look, both of them, I mean, he didn't make a mistake that time. Alright then, 5th it is. If it is. So I think what I'll do is I might skip that track. So I might come back to online multiplayer in a bit. I won't have scored too many negative points, but I suspect I will have scored at least 10 or 20. There we go, 11. I can live with that. I can live with that. As I said, I'm going to exit. Now, normally, I believe on each day there's at least 3 tracks that rotate. So there we go. So I'm not going to do the Porsche test track. It's my least favourite track in terms of this event. I may come back and have a go at the Circuit of Americas though, because that'll just be a 1-lap special. I'm still showing as 6, but I'm now 26 points away from getting up to 7 gold. But that's fine. That's fine. Now, what I'll do next is first off, I'll go into a road collection and I'll just show. I did do some racing offline just so I could complete some bits. So specifically in the decades of focus, it didn't look like I would win the Hunter in tier 20. I think I got to 2nd. Well, all I did is I took it offline. Obviously, racing against the computer opponents, they've got a lower number of feet ahead of the Hunter, so it was easy to catch them up. In fairness, I only just did it. I only just got to the finish line ahead of 2nd place, but that's good enough to get first. So that is the end of decades of focus for the time being. I'll need to apply an upgrade if I'm going to take that series any further. And obviously, in terms of the new series that have been added to the game this release, Hybrid Beasts of Speed, I've already taken as far as I can. and the same with Bugatti Blitz. So as I'm in harvesting gold mode, I don't want to be spending any gold upgrading any cars, especially not at full price. So what I'll do now is I'll go into the legend section, as there was an endurance that needed to be done for the tribute tour. Now, again, last night, what I did do, there we go, is I took the Hunter to first, again, in an offline mode, racing against computer opponents, a little bit easier to beat. And there we go, I got first. So 92%. And the only race I've got available to me with this car, again, without upgrading it, and obviously I'm not going to do that at this moment in time, is the endurance. Now I finished fifth, but that was with a car that had negative durability, and I believe I got to 12 miles, and the target to get first in that particular race was 15. So now that I've got a car, with durability, what will be the number of miles I've got to get to? There we are, 14.9, 14.7. So there's a chance of getting that. And Ayaka says, yes, offline is easier. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, the difference is simply you're racing against computer opponents rather than copies of human opponents who effectively will have a similar capability as you. I don't know if you realised what I did there, but for some reason I've not switched off from being in the multiplayer event, so I thought I could literally drive through that car there. Nevertheless, we are off now. Let's go. I've still got to go some, even with a car that's, has durability. Stay behind this car until I've passed the finish line. Yeah, see it. Need to be below 70 just to make sure I get the full 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, below 80 just to make sure I get the full 10 seconds. Alright, it's on. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. I think I've still got to go some to win though, to be fair. And those little mistakes there, going off track even for like a couple of seconds, could mean the difference between getting 15 miles and only getting 14.6 miles, say. Nevertheless, that was almost perfectly timed crossing the finish line there. I've got 5.5 miles. I've got to try and keep going off track like I've done at quite a few of the corners though. I've done as good as I did yesterday in terms of position, but strangely enough, third place is 14.7 miles, so got a long way to go now. So it's just a case of knocking off the miles. There we go. Still over 80 seconds on the clock, which is fine. 8 miles on the scoreboard. Let's get going. Let's crack this. Nine miles. We've got 6 miles to do. Still a very long way to go. Ten miles. Okay. 60 seconds on the clock. And 11 miles on the scoreboard. Basically got to go round the track 2 more times to have any chance of getting 15 miles. But round about now is when my car gave up, when it had negative durability. So you can see the difference it makes. 12 miles I got yesterday, and I've still got 30 seconds left on the clock with a car in front of me to overtake. There we go. Still reckon I've got to go some. miles, 34 seconds on the clock. It's nip and tuck, I'm telling you. That'll help though. That will help. 14 miles. So can I do the final mile in under 30 seconds? And surely the answer's got to be yes. 120 miles per hour average. But it does have a couple of corners. There is a car there. Can I get to that car? There we go. So I've got third. Oh yes, and I've got first. There we go. Yes. And that's how you do it. But it's close. I'm not going to get any further. But I'll take that. I'll take that. 15.5 miles. That's a first. And it also means an end at this moment in time to this particular series. There we go. Car does need servicing, that's fine. Don't want to use it again for the moment. I'm definitely not applying an upgrade because they are so expensive on this car. If you got a 50% upgrade on this car, each upgrade would still be over 100 gold. But there we are, that's a series, another series in the 90%. And you know, a few days ago I didn't own the car, and so the series was at 0%. So reasonably happy about that. Overall, Legend still sits at 98%. And the road collection still sits at 77%. I'm going to go back now to multiplayer. Oh, it's only a minute until the Circuit of Americas. Okay, I'll just have one race in the road collection, in exclusive. The Pagani Zonda R exclusive series, currently at 46%. I'm just going to go left to right, so I'll do an autocross. I'll do one autocross, that should pass a minute, and then I'll go back to the multiplayer tournament. Yeah, I need to drive better than that. I don't think I'm going to get first. Then again I might. I actually got first there. That's a surprise. That is a big surprise. But to be fair, this car is again another car that it's not that it's rubbish on grip, but the problem is it's got such a big end. It's very easy to therefore lose that back end, even though it's got a great big massive spoiler on the back of it. 48%. Okay, so hopefully, there we go. Circuit of Americas. Let's dip back in to this. It's 2 laps. Oh, it's the national circuit. It's not the full circuit. Okay. Again, what I'll do is I'll do a lap, get a feel. Sorry, I'll do one race, get a feel for how I'm doing. And it might be okay. Stick to Mount Panorama today, because yeah, again, national circuit. It's not the best part, I think, of Circuit of Americas. That's fine. Struggling to be match made with 7 other racers. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going to end up racing just against one. We'll have to wait and see on that. That guy did well. I remember that sneaky little move. Oh, I think there's only 2 of us. Ugh. I feel cheated. Oh no, I'm doing all right here. I'm second. No, Tony, you're last. Oh, right. Doesn't look like I'm going to win this. I was resoundingly beaten there. That's a shame. But I only lost 5 points. Brilliant. Oh dear, that's a shame. End of that car for today. So I moved up, I guess, to 6 points. There we go. So attempt to get 7 in tomorrow's stream. Right, what have we got next? Back to... Right, let me just have a look. I don't want to be doing that one. Let's have a look in here. How many? Right. We'll come back to that. So we'll next go to the road collection and back into the exclusive series for the Pagani Zonda R. And again, all I'll do is I'll work left to right until I get to 50%, and then I'll look at doing some of the cup races, get them out the way. So speed record, Suzuka circuit, Grand Prix circuit, 200 miles per hour. And I think potentially the fastest part of the lap is towards the end, which will be interesting because it's just round the bit where you've got that little really fast curve, and I can't imagine this car being particularly good at handling that fast curve. Okay, here we go. Fastest part of the track. 200 miles per hour I've got to get to. Yes! I knew the car wouldn't handle that corner very well though. But I only just got there. But just got there is still a first, so... There we go. 201.71 miles per hour. Okay. Still plenty of durability left. There we go. 20 gold for today. Very good. Potentially 30 gold available tomorrow. 50%. My gold's sitting at 729. Now, I do have a target to try and hit by, well, a week on Monday, which is effectively the day the new update is released. And I want to try, I think realistically, I can get to 1,200. But I want to try and see if I can get to 1,500, which does mean I've got to be, A, doing it better in the weekly time trials than what I'm doing at the moment. But we'll see. Minimum 1,200, maximum 1,500. Right, we'll do tier 3, head-to-head, and then the speed snap. I like my head-to-heads. Looks like I'm racing against a fellow teammate. There we go. Find that a bit of a funny corner. With it being 180, you almost like have to brake halfway down the straight. with some of the cars even earlier. It's a bit weird. Well, I guess it's the reason being is you literally traveling at almost 200 miles per hour, and then you've got to drop all the way down to close to under 50 miles per hour. There we go, another first. We're looking good. Might actually be a bit of a shorter stream today, because I've only got this to do, and yeah, this to do and the time trial competition. Speed snap next. 150 miles per hour. 51 technically. Let's see how I get on. Trying to figure out what the trick is to this. What's the corner? Oh right, okay, there it is. Nowhere near. Well, I say nowhere near. I was pretty close, to be fair. I think. 150.13 against 150.94. So yeah, pretty close. Let's try that again. Yeah, it looks like this car acceleration kicks in after a while, not immediately. It's a bit weird. There we go. I think I got it that time. 152.18. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Or if you're the guy that left the online multiplayer, it's have a hissy fit and give up. Or is it give up? And no, it's have a hissy fit and give up. But no, don't do that. Try again. Keep on going is what I would suggest. That's tier 3 now completed, 53%. On to tier 4, drag race. Yeah, but this car struggles in that first gear. Just about beat that guy down, so I'm at least second. Let's see if I can get first. Again, it's against one of my teammates. There we go, just about got him. So that is tier 4 now completed. I'll skip the do I skip the time? Do you know what? Let's do something different. Let's do the time trial just because it's something different. Let's just go left to right, and then when I'm near running out of durability, I'll find a cup to have a go at. As you know, normally I prefer to do the time trials when the car has negative durability, but I just thought I'll mix it up today. Let's do something different. Go. Effectively tier 5 completed. Still plenty of durability left. So let's move on to tier 6. Oh, right, okay. So I do actually have the Daytona International Speedway. I think I know why I didn't do that. I bet you it's a 3-lap special. There we go. Yeah, it's like, I took one look at that. I went, no, no, no. But I am going to have to do that. But not tonight. Probably do it off stream with the iPad in an offline state. So what have I got to do? What have I got to do? 206 miles per hour. Speed record. Right. There's only one thing to do here, and that's to start from way back behind the start line, because the fastest part of the track is after the start line, but only if you've done the whole previous lap. Messed it up. Never mind. Should be alright though. I will pause it. I'll take my brake assist from low to off. Let's see what we can do. Come on. There we go. But it did require doing that because the fastest part, or when I got the record, it was after the start line. So even though I did make a mistake, that still needed doing, in my humble opinion. Okay, so brake assist back to low. I've got first in this speed record. Yeah, this feels like one of the cars you've got to brake well before that green felt section. I Okay, there we go. Another first. There we go. So, as I said, I'll leave the Cup alone as it's Daytona and it's 3 laps. So that will be the banana skin, I reckon. It's one of the worst laps in terms of overtaking opportunities, and it's only 3 laps, which makes it quite hard to complete. I am up to 59%, so next I'll do the speed snap. I don't know if it's going to force a brake at the end of it, so I'm going to turn brake assist to off. Didn't even get first there. Second. 192.83, so it must have been a human opponent that did the 194. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, let's try that again then. Let's see. 194.6 still on the table. Might have done it. Might have done it. I think I did it. 194.88. Now, I've got a bit of a conundrum now because I'm almost out of durability. And under normal circumstances, but it's an autocross. So let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And then I'll do Cup. And I think even if I've got slightly negative, make sure brake assist is back to low, slightly negative durability, I'll still be competitive in a Cup with quite a number of laps, I reckon. I haven't got first though. At least I don't think I have. Yeah, second. So I'll have to leave that there and do a Cup, I think. Time for a Cup. Right on the edge. So some might say that's perfectly timed. And I'm going to take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Right, let's see what Cups we've got available to do. As you can see, I've done quite a few. So I've got Silverstone, 4 laps. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'll use the agent as well, double the fame if I get first. Silverstone's a good track in terms of overtaking, so I don't think there'll be a problem. Don't think there'll be a problem to get first here. Let's go. A little bit of a chunk there. Already up into 9th though. Make that 8. Fingers crossed, make that 6. There we go. 5th. We're just overtaking one more car before the end of the lap. There we go. That's perfect. Let's see how we get on. I was a little bit late braking there. I've got lucky though, not going off track. So, at the end of lap 1, I'm in 4th, 3 cars to overtake with 3 laps, and I've already got 1 car. So 1 car per lap will see me take 1st place. So if I can overtake this guy here. There we go. Struggle getting around that corner though. So I've just got 1 more car to catch and I've got 2 laps to do it in. Again, it's one of my teammates who I've got to catch and overtake. There we go, 1st for the end of lap 2. Hmm. 200 yards ahead of 2nd at the moment. Okay, so that is the end of lap 3. Final lap, 250 yards ahead of 2nd. This will be the final race using this car for today. But it will be back tomorrow. For those that just want to know what the inside is like. There we go, pretty plain. Now I'm pretty sure this car was used, the Pagani Zonda R. It might not have been actually, it might have been the Huawei. In fact, I think it was. But both very similar looking cars. Basically, Pagani was used in the not particularly impressive film Transformers: Age of Extinction. One of the I don't think it was an Autobot. I think it was a Decepticon. Was actually a car, and it was one of the Paganis. But I think it was, thinking about it now, I don't think it was this one. I think it was the Huaya. I can't even pronounce it. But the cars do look absolutely stunning in real life. They really do. But there we go. That's a first. That's a first. So, end of racing with this car for today. 64% overall. Definitely in a very good position to get to 75% tomorrow. Might even get to 100%. Not entirely sure on that, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So with that amount of time used up there, hopefully that's allowed me to have, there we go, 3 drives added to use in time trial. So where am I on this then? So I'm still in E and I am a second away from getting into D. So that's not brilliant. So let's see what we can do. I think with this I've got to push a bit harder than what I have been doing. Although the car does have some little bit of grip issues. It's pretty good on grip, but it's not perfect. And look at that, I'm already a second behind. It's not looking good already. It does look like I'm being a bit gentle. Sometimes that can be a problem when you're racing multiple cars and the cars are different capability. Yeah, I think I'm just going, I'm feeling like I'm still driving the Pagani Zonda R, or maybe even the McLaren 675 LT. Yeah, look at that, I'm a whole 4 seconds behind my best time. That's shocking. Let's see what we can do to improve on that. That's not very good at all. So I know I can throw this car a little bit more around the track. Nicky Muck here says, hi there, how are you doing today? Hello back, I am doing very well, thank you very much. Good to see you again in the chat. Just wish my driving was a bit better today. It's not been the best. It hasn't been rubbish, but that was rubbish. Let's give that another go. Let's give that another go. Come on. Right, push. Yeah, I reckon I'm braking too much. Not trusting the car. this car can take it. If I catch my shadow, then I know I've got a second in this car. I didn't need to brake there, did I? I'm not quite as hard anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. Right, I reckon I can beat my shadow. Look at that. I was a second behind and I caught up to be only 5/10 behind. Obviously I did get a penalty because I went off track, so I need to do quite a few things with my final attempt. Enrico Deans joins the chat and says, "Howdy, Tony." And Nikki Mukia says, "Yes, love from India." Thank you very much. Let's give this one more go. Come on. This time. Right, now push it, throw it round the course. It can take it. There you go. It can take it. Maybe not there. But go on, it can take it. Go. So you brake now and he's catching up. Come on. This car can take it. Push it. I've lost it. I've messed that up completely. Absolute disappointment. Same. But definitely now I've got a second in this car. You go a second quicker, I know I can. Enrico Dees has put, "I need to improve my time here as well, but I pushed too much in a few corners." Yeah. I mean, I was doing really well, and then I pushed on the 180 curve, and it just messed up completely. So I'm still only in E, so it's that's not brilliant. But I am confident of getting into D at the very least. I know there's a second in that car, and I've had myself. I've just got to put. It's the same in all of them at the moment. I am struggling with both time trials. Yeah, there we go. 138.439. But again, in terms of where I am with other people's PR, I'm not doing too badly. But I reckon I can get into D there. Okay, so there we go. That's the end of the driving for today. So multiplayer up to 6 gold. I'm in D for time trial. I don't think I'm going to get to C, but I'm easily in D, so at least I'm not going to lose anything. And the time trial competition needs a lot of work. I should get into D, but I don't see me getting into C, to be fair. At this moment in time, but you never know. That might change during the week. So also, in terms of road collection, in regards to season 4, literally got as far as I can now with that. So that all that's done with. And also in regard to the Legend series, I always have to scroll all the way along. Tribute Tour, 94%. That's as far as I can take that series without spending any more gold. Nevertheless, still plenty of racing to be had. In regards to the exclusive series, I've got that up to 64%. So my task tomorrow will be to take that to 75% and earn 30 gold. In addition, I'll do the time trials and also the online multiplayer. So still plenty of racing to be done, but it will be a shorter stream tomorrow because I've got a little bit more. I've got less racing to be done. Now, before I go, Nikki Mukia has asked, which is your favourite car in Real Racing 3? Can you show us? Yes, in my garage. It's on the road garage side. If I go to the Rimac, there's only one car. It is the Rimac Nevera. It is a very lovely car. Um, I love driving this car. There we go. I've seen it in real life as well. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful car. I'd like that car. That's my favourite. And the track at this moment in time in the game, I would say, is the Circuit of Americas, the Grand Prix circuit, because there's plenty of overtaking opportunities. And there we go. So that's the end of the stream for today. When I can find my mouse, there we go. So I'll take the iPad off screen. Yeah, and they've said, "Oh, that's cool." It is. It's a superb car. It's actually electric as well. I was a bit surprised that I would like it so much, but it's incredibly fast, and it has excellent grip. So fantastic. Uh, Nikki Mukia, as I said, don't forget me when you hit 1 million. I am your first time from India. I somehow I don't think I'm going to get to a million. I'd be happy if I got to 1,000. And bearing in mind, I think I'm only at 223. I've got at least on YouTube side, I've got a long way to go. But so don't worry, I won't forget you. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So the stream tomorrow will be similar time, 6:30 YouTube time and 10:30 Rumble time. Um, yeah. So with that being said, all it remains for me to do is wish everyone what is left of their day a very good one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting in the chat. I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, thank you and goodbye.